Get going with our warm-up. Great. So if you will get started with our first thing of cardio. All right, and first thing it's going to be in about 10 seconds, we'll do that cross and reach. Get warmed up. All right, here we go. It's amazing. Okay, so keep on marching. I'm just going to show you what I have today. I've got these long bands. I've got medium and light resistance, and I've also got these loop bands too. These loop bands are going to be a little bit important, so if you have some, great. If not, you can always tie off your long bands. All right, so next thing of cardio, we're going to do some monster walks, so go ahead and get going with those. Nice and low, making half circles with your feet. All right, amazing. All right, so first exercise that we're going to do is going to be with a loop band. I'm going to use light. Feel free to use whatever resistance you want or that what you have. All right, so let's go ahead and put this band right above our knees. We're going to take a wide stance, a little bit more than hip width distance, and we're doing some squats just with the extra resistance. Got 10 more seconds. Awesome. All right, go ahead and take that. We're going to use it for our next one, so have it close by. The next one we're going to do, it's going to be in our chair, okay? All right, so go ahead and grab your loop band, tie it off if you need to. Let's have a seat. Again, we're going to put this right over our knees. And for this one, again, have some resistance on it, a little bit wide stance. You're going to come up, back down. We're sticking with one leg. Some nice resistance on that leg. All right, we'll go a little extra longer just in case you need to tie off your band. All right, safely take it off. We'll go ahead and march, and we'll do the other leg. All right, let's go ahead and have a seat. Put this back right above our knees. And then we're gonna Use our quad to help lift our leg up against the resistance. Alrighty. Pop that off. And we'll go back to our cardio. So go ahead and start marching. Cross and reach a little quicker. Amazing. Let's march. So after we're done with our monster walks, we'll go ahead and keep on doing lower body. And you will need just a long loop. You can use if you just have just a long straight band. All right, let's do our monster walks. If you have a loop, that'll work too. And if you have just a long normal band, go ahead and get that one out. I'm going to be using medium for this next one. All right, so go ahead and march. Get my medium band out. Yes. All right, next one we'll be in our chair again. We're going to be doing a leg press with the band. I'm going to get my chair out. All right. We are going to put this band by our feet, just kind of like that. And you're going to kind of sit the edge here. You're going to kind of push and then come back. So you can kind of push down with like, I'm spinning around, like towards the ground. I don't have good core strength, so I can't keep my legs up. Spinning. All right, 5 more seconds of this one. Amazing. All right. Go ahead and stand on up and march it out. All right, and we will need a loop band again for this next one, or just tie off your regular bands. And for this one, I will be using medium again. It's a little bit extra resistance, but we're going to put this right above our knees. Make sure you have plenty of room. And this one, we're just doing wide steps to the side. So 2 one way, 2 the other way, or however much room you have. Yeah, 10 more seconds of this one. To finish up the lower body. Good job. All right, go ahead and get that one off. All right, done with the lower body. Let's march. So we are back to cardio. Do a little bit of the core. For the rest of these, it doesn't really matter which band you use. Like loop or straight can be done easily with both. All right, so cross and reach. Here we go. Let's jump. Let's march. Altar walks are next. All right, get a little lower, and we'll walk. If you want to get really crazy, you can put the bands around your ankles while you do this one. It's pretty hard. Hey, great job. All right, a little bit of core work. I'm going to use a straight band. I did lie. If you have a straight band, use this for this next one, and the rest you'll be fine. If you don't have a long band like this, just do it without the band. That's totally fine, okay? All right. So what we're going to do with this one, we are going to anchor this band. We're going to step on it, get some nice tension on there. Like, don't make it too easy. Again, I'm using a medium band. What we're going to do here, get a nice good grip on it, is we're going to do that. So we're working our obliques with this one. All right, we're doing a minute each side. If you need to get a little tighter, you can choke up on the band. There we go. The band, I'm just standing on it and grabbing it and sliding it up and down my leg. Focus is right here. Got 15 more seconds. Great job. I can go ahead and just hold it and we'll march for a quick break. We'll do a minute on the other side. Let's go ahead and anchor that band nice and tight. Choke up on this band, and we'll do our side crunches. 15 more seconds. Keep going. All right, amazing job. You can let that go. Put that to the side for now and we'll march. All right, next thing for core, last thing. We're gonna use the light bands. You can use either bands, like I said. I'll just use the loop one to show you kind of how this one will work. If you have a normal band, you're just gonna keep a nice out grip on it. We'll have a seat in our chair. And this one, where you're gonna have, again, a nice tight bands above our head. What we're gonna do is you're gonna crunch down using your core. All right, come down. You should really feel this in the deep core muscles. Key here is to make sure this band is tight. You don't want it just up here and coming down. All right, hot, crunch down. We'll do 15 more seconds. Amazing job. All right. That's a good one. Warms up our upper as well. Okay, so let's march. Got just a few more things to do. Moving on to upper body, but we will do cardio first. All right, so quickest one of the day. Cross and reaches up first. Here we go. Amazing. Let's march. Right, monster walks. Nice and low for this one, okay? Add that band if you're feeling bold. Nice job. All right, a little bit of upper body to do. Go ahead and keep on marching. I'm going to challenge myself for this one and use a medium band. See how it goes. All right. And kind of similar to that core one that we just did, we're going to keep a nice taut grip on this. All right, make sure it's real, like you're really using your muscles to keep that open, okay? So you can just use that with the regular band, or this, you can kind of go like this. What we're going to do is punch up, back down. And go a little over 30 seconds with this one. It's definitely hard. The medium band, that's good though. Got 15 seconds left. Last one. Amazing. For now, we'll march. Just like that, we've got one more to do. So I'm going to use a medium one again. I think this is These colors, like, don't, then I want this one to be the light one for some reason. All right, yeah, medium. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of tricep work. So for this one, we're gonna hold it, anchor it like this, and we're just gonna do some triceps, so just like that. Elbow stays close to your body. Feeling it in the back of the arm. Do 15 more seconds. You've got it. Keep strong. If you feel like it's too easy, go ahead and bump up that resistance. All right, amazing. Stretch it out. Do same thing, other side. All right, let's go ahead and get ready. Anchor, nice strong grip. Nice strong grip. Here we go. Make sure you're fully extending that arm so you can get the triceps going. And more. Amazing. All right. And put that there. We are done with the bands. I'm gonna start to slow everything down. All right, so we're gonna do one last round of cardio. Do some stretching. All right, cross and reach. Back again. All right, here we go. Okay, nice deep breaths. Awesome job. Let's go ahead and march. And we'll finish up with our monster walks. Great. Nice and low, not too as low as we did before. And we walk. Hey, great job. All right, let's go ahead and go with our stretches. So we are going to start with a front fold. So go slowly, sink down, touch the ground if you can. Make sure to take nice deep breaths. Hold it for a little longer. And we're going to take a wide stance now. And same thing, sink down to the ground. If you can't get there, use your shins or your thighs to help you. Don't go on your knee joint though, okay? Just avoid the joints or come down to the ground. Let your head hang loose. We're gonna shift to one leg. You can bend this leg that you're at, straighten the other one. Okay, you can come back to the middle. Hold it, hold it. Move on to the other side. One leg straight, this one's bent. All right, come back to the middle. Bring your feet in closer, then slowly come up. Nice and easy. All right. Next one we're going to do, before we sit down in the chair, we're going to just do a chest opener. Okay, so interlock your fingers behind your back and push your hands towards the back of the room. You look up to the ceiling. You can hinge forward if you'd like. I'm going to stay up here for today. And then you're going to bring your hands to your lower back and release. Nice and easy. All right, let's go ahead and pay attention to the legs now. We're going to do a calf stretch first. All right, so toes up, lean forward. Let's shift over to the other side, toes up on something, and lean. All right. And today we are going to finish it up with a nice hamstring stretch, all right? So have a seat at the edge of your chair. One leg straight, toes pointing up to the ceiling, and we lean. Hold it for 30 seconds. Feel it back here. All right, come up. And we finish our workout with the other leg. All right, slowly come up. And that will do it for today.